MP, how you feeling?
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
MP about to tear the roof
MP,
off.
you're about to go off.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship. Well, thinking back to last year. The first ever NBA Cup. The Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup championship for MP? On the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. The MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Asar Thompson. Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Howland. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Hollins kicks to Thompson. Outside Hardaway. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Holland. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Pistons trail by 5 to the inside. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Randall finds MP. Back to Randall. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Off target from outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's MP. That ball is in the basket now. He's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Sasser. Thompson for the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 10 points.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Up top, Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. MP outside. Launches a 3. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Another shot. Kicks it out to Beasley. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Edwards passes to MP. Now here's Gobert, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Her passes to Stewart. Here's Sasser from past the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Lakers put on a show. He had 27 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch. And we're on the call tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Pass to McDaniels. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Randall's checked in for Reed. Detroit also making some changes. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Pistons trail by 10. Now here's Beasley. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. With the teardrop, here's Stewart. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Timeout. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And timeout call by Jamie. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly.
That'll open that game against the Knicks. What a huge one that'll be, facing off against the best in the East. Two elite teams going at it.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's a halftime wrap.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the one spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And while this game isn't quite in the bag, Greg, it's heading in that direction.
With the lead they have, if they can close out this third quarter strong, they might be able to put this thing out of reach. So this is going to be a huge stretch coming up.
Stewart checked in for Detroit.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. The 8 thanks. Hardaway kicks to Stewart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
The 3 from MP. Rebound, Detroit. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the rejection by MP. Edwards dishes to MP. Outside for Randall. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 7.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And those advanced number stores, they show pretty good. Timberwolves leading by 8. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Harris. And it's Beasley in at the 3.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Schroeder passes to Harris. Back to Schroeder. Lets it go with the 3. Gillingham with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Harris. Julius Randle with the rebound. And Minnesota has possession. Here's MP. And it's blocked.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woohoo!
For three. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Schroeder passes to Beasley. Will it go? Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP kicks to Reed. And here's MP for 3. That shot, no good. Pistons trail by 15. Schroeder outside. Pass to Harris. Takes the 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, MP. Three-pointers off the mark.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. For the Pistons, it's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. On the wing, MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 27 points for MP.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. MP passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed from outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Back to Cunningham. That's a Hardaway. The screen from Thompson. From downtown. Hardaway, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Randle passes to MP. And here's Reed. A 3 from MP. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 18. On the wing, Hardaway. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Defending Cunningham will a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Edwards kicks to MP. Over Hardaway. That's good from Edwards on the assist by MP. And the Timberwolves lead by 18. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Reed with the rebound.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
It's Randle with the drive, and he uses the glass on the way. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And they've done it! What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
Tina.
Watching you tonight, it looked like you were playing for something more than the NBA Cup. Is that how you felt?
Well, you can't miss the fact that this is a big deal for the fans. There's a buzz in the building, and we all respond to that, but we have to remember that we haven't accomplished our goal until we won a championship. That's what this city deserves, and that's what we're working for.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Good job, MP. That's gonna win you some new fans.